What classic film noir moments were lost or censored? Imagine a world where some of the most iconic scenes from classic noir films are missing or altered. It might sound like a crime itself, but it's actually a result of strict censorship rules from the Hollywood era. During the 1940s and 50s, the Production Code Administration, also called the Hays Code, kept a tight grip on what could be shown on screen. This meant filmmakers had to hide or change parts of their stories to avoid trouble. Many noir movies had scenes with sexual innuendo or suggestive content. For example, Fritz Lang's Scarlet Street, made in 1945, was known for its subtle erotic hints. But because of censorship, some of these moments were cut or made more vague. This was especially true in states with stricter laws, where films could be banned if they showed too much. Scenes that hinted at adultery or prostitution often had to be toned down or replaced with euphemisms. Words like escort or taxi dancer were used to dodge explicit references. Violence was another area heavily regulated. While not as heavily cut as sexual scenes, some brutal moments were softened or removed. As censorship rules relaxed in the 1950s, filmmakers began pushing boundaries, showing more graphic violence. This shift reflected changing attitudes and the waning power of the censorship boards. Political and social critique was also affected. Noir movies often criticized institutions like the police or government, but the code demanded that these entities be shown in a positive light. Films that dared to show corruption or dissent had to be careful. During the era of the House Un-American Activities Committee, filmmakers faced blacklisting if their work was seen as leftist or subversive. This meant some stories were watered down or altered to avoid trouble. Directors like Orson Welles faced interference too. Welles's film Touch of Evil, made in 1958, was edited by the studio after he lost final cut privileges. This changed the tone and some key scenes, making the film less like Welles's original vision. Similarly, remakes of noir classics often removed darker elements. The 1936 remake of The Maltese Falcon, called Satan Met a Lady, cut out the cynicism and provocative imagery that made the original so compelling. All these censorship efforts meant that many powerful noir moments were lost or changed. Scenes with explicit sexuality, morally ambiguous endings, or political criticism were often altered or cut entirely. Yet, these restrictions also pushed filmmakers to use suggestion and subtext more cleverly. They had to find ways to imply darkness and complexity without breaking the rules. So, in a way, censorship shaped noir cinema into a genre that relied on shadows, hints, and unspoken truths. It's a reminder that even in the face of restrictions, creative minds found ways to tell stories about crime, corruption, and human flaws.